they're off. Awkward beginning there for Cyclone State is going to be the early trailer. Is climbing at the back of the field. At the rail there is Protected, who's in front. It's Protected with that easy lead and mild pressure now from Showcase towards the outside. Jerry's Out is right there, just got past to the inside by Tis Freedom, and still out wider here comes Cyclone State. And Tyler Gaffalione making up some ground. They are wide, and they move into that far turn. On the front end, Protected has got the lead 22-4 for the opening quarter mile. Showcase is just traveling nicely here from second. Progressing easily here. Cyclone State had that awkward beginning, but is picking up rivals quickly towards the outside. Also trying to rally on as Tis Freedom, and tailing off there was Jerry's Out. They reach the top of the stretch. Showcase has the lead. It's Showcase at the top of the stretch who tries to kick away, is doing just that. It's Showcase who's just striding away here, and the favorite is now opening up by 3-4 lengths and widening this margin with every single stride. It's going to be a battle on for the place here. Tis Freedom is rallying on late in the Pink Silks, but Showcase, Red Ortiz Jr., they kick things off, and they win it as the favorite. Tight photo there for second. That was Protected to the inside of Tis Freedom. Final running time, 1 minute 4.50 seconds. And they're off in the Dwyer. Hades gets the first call, and Bilal at the rail has got early speed as well. Domestic Product is settling just off of them. Stalks the two pace setters now, and Save the Trees is out in the center of the racetrack. Might tuck in behind as they get set to come out of the chute and hook up with the backstretch. Very tightly packed, and Bilal hugs the rail, has the lead. It's Bilal who's in front. Hades is there in the two path, now about three path there, is going to track from second with Domestic Product outside of him. The trailer is Save the Trees. They work up the backstretch in an easy opening quarter of 23.51. Bilal has got the lead, is up by 3/4 of a length. Hades is right there, continues to be in second. Domestic Product is patiently ridden from third. Save the Trees. Red Ortiz Jr. is the trailer, but is drafting right in behind this leading trio with less than a half mile to go, and they work into the far turn. Bilal is still the target. Bilal has got the lead, went 46-1 for that half mile time, and here comes Domestic Product, and Domestic Product is on the move. Hades is encouraged to try and keep up, is losing some ground from third, and Save the Trees will have to pass them all as they approach a quarter mile left to go. Bilal has not been caught yet. It's Bilal who's in front. Here's Domestic Product to the outside, ready to challenge, and the front two have really gotten away from the rest, and Domestic Product is now taking command. It's Domestic Product kicking clear and opening up here in the stretch. Domestic Product, look at him, just stride out, opening up, now about 8 lengths from the rest of the field inside the final 16th. No doubt, Flavien Prat, Domestic Product, easy winners of the Dwyer. Hades re-rallies to get second, then Bilal and Save the Trees in 1 minute 33.54 seconds. And they're off. Ikigai's got early speed. Run Curtis Run in the early mix, and out wider there is 4 Harp. Joining them at the rail, Senbei. That's the 4 across the course. The 2 at the back is Script with the trailer, Fauci. On the front end, it's Lane Luzzy and Ikigai. They're in front. They're up by a head. Pressure to the outside from 4 Harp, and these two fly early. They are about 4 lengths clear from Run Curtis Run. The favorite is now well settled in third, chasing a 21-1 opening quarter mile. 4 Harp has dispatched of Ikigai for now. Right there in third is Run Curtis Run, is tracking those pace setters still. Senbei's in behind that. They're single file into the turn. Second to last is Script, and the trailer is Fauci. They're approaching a quarter mile left to go, and 4 Harp has gone quickly the entire race. It's 4 Harp who turns for home, is still up by 2. Run Curtis Run is fully in pursuit. Senbei can be said, and Script is on the grandstand side rolling now. They're chasing a hot pace, and now Senbei is unleashed, and Senbei has passed 4 Harp. Rallying on late is Script, coming after Senbei, the new leader. It's Senbei who's well clear, is up by 2. Senbei, Manny Franco, they get the score. Script for second, holding on for third there was 4 Harp. The big effort. Final running time, 1 minute 6.85 seconds. And they're off. Speed from 5 to 2 towards the far outside. And at the rail here is Play Good, Pay Good. And Play Good, Pay Good is now ahead in front. Directly to the outside is going to be Low Society, tracking from second. 5 to 2 progresses as there as a pair with You're Forever, their third and fourth. From the back, Grammy Girl is second to last with the trailer Progeny. They are tightly bunched, about 3 lengths to cover them all, and they're rushing up in behind Play Good, Pay Good. Play Good, Pay Good went 22-1 for that opening quarter mile. Tracking to the outside still is Low Society, Jose Lescano there on the move. A lineup of 3 in behind. 5-2 is shoved along here in the 3 path, is 3 wide. Inside of that rival comes Progeny is in 4th. Dropping back a touch was Your Forever, the trailer. Grammy Girl. They're still chasing Play Good, Pay Good. And Play Good, Pay Good, doing it nicely, is up by a half length. Low Society has been there the entire journey. The rail is open for Progeny if good enough, is trying to work on through as they line up across the racetrack. The new leader is Low Society, who kicks for home. Play Good, Pay Good is trying to battle back, is doing just that. Low Society has got a nose in front. Play Good, Pay Good has a final furlong to re-rally towards the inside. It's still these two going at it for a final 16th. Low Society still with a nose in front. Play Good, Pay Good is trying one final time. Low Society does enough. Low Society wins it over Play Good, Pay Good, then 5-2 and Progeny. Final running time, 1:16 flat. All set for the Grade 1 Belmont Derby. And they're off. Trickery breaks very well with early speed. Right there is White Palomino in the red cap. These are the front 2. Just off of them is going to be Endlessly. He's going to tuck right in behind them and crosses over with Royal Majesty, the early trailer, but up close, Legend of Time, the field of 5. Passes us for the first time, and it's White Palomino in front, assumes command, and White Palomino will take him into that first turn. It's a leisurely pace early. Then comes Trickery right to the outside, 25 seconds flat for that opening quarter mile. White Palomino, Flavien Prat's got the lead. Directly to the outside. Here comes Trickery, is challenging, is stalking from that second position, and a ground-saving journey is William Buick on Legend of Time at the rail in 3rd. Following them, Royal Majesty is in the 4th position, and Endlessly. Rispoli, they're the trailer, 4 lengths off the lead. They're chasing the leader. White Palomino, 50-1 for the half-mile time, and White Palomino does it nicely. Trickery is engaged to the outside, content to sit right in that second position here for John Velasquez, just watching the leader intently. At the rail, Legend of Time, and Buick, looking for a way through, is just moving to the inside, is watching these top duo as they approach less than a half mile to go. Royal Majesty and Junior Alvarado still sit in the 4th spot, and the trailer continues to be Endlessly as they start to pick things up front. And here comes White Palomino to turn up the pressure, and White Palomino now extends the margin, is up by 3/4 of a length. Trickery is readily a challenge to the outside. Legend of Time is down at the inside. That ground-saving journey just waiting for some room as they reach the top of the lane in the Belmont Derby, and White Palomino is trying to win it all the way. Trickery to the outside. Royal Majesty is keeping Legend of Time tucked in that spot, and now the leader is Trickery. It's Trickery who's put ahead in front. White Palomino's trying to come back. Legend of Time's got to pick it up from there. Nowhere to go. Trickery and John Velasquez almost home. White Palomino's going to try one final time here at the line. It's going to be a photo finish. Tight photo between the top 2. Trickery had the lead. White Palomino lunged late. Noses on the wire. It's a tight photo. Legend of Time finished 3rd, and 1:54-3 in the Belmont Derby. And they're off. Good speed from Mulligan towards the outside. It's Mulligan right to the front, and there's Prevalence in between horses. At the rail, Ever So Mischievous just off of them, Coastal Mission. The early trailer, 90% Maddie. They work up the backstretch, and Prevalence has the lead. It's Prevalence and Arad. Ortiz Jr. comfortable enough, is up by a half length with Mulligan and Flavien Prat right to the outside here stalking. At the rail, it's Ever So Mischievous as they work up the backstretch through a 22.54 opening quarter mile. Under a snug hold is Coastal Mission, progressing nicely here from 4th, wants to go. It's just held back there in that 4th position with less than 4 furlongs to travel. The trailer continues to be 90% Maddie, who starts to make up some ground, rallying from the back end of the field as they chase Prevalence. It's Prevalence who's in front. Mulligan just waiting for the cue. 3 wide as Coastal Mission ranging up on the outside. Ever So Mischievous now gets the hurry up at the rail. Is going to try and squeeze through this very tight spot with 90% Maddie catching up to the group. 44-4 for the half-mile time. Tightly bunched here as they reach the top of the stretch, and Mulligan is the new leader. It's who's in front. Here comes Coastal Mission trying to rally on. 90% Maddie on the wrong lead, but has momentum down the grandstand side. It's Mulligan who continues to find more on the front end. Coastal Mission is trying to catch this leader. 90% Maddie is right there in 3rd. It is still Mulligan now holding them off inside the final 16th, and Mulligan is sprinting clear. Mulligan will win the Nehru and win it impressively. Coastal Mission 2nd, 90% Maddie, then Ever So Mischievous and Prevalence at 1:20.54 seconds. And they're off in the Fasig-Tipton Belmont Oaks Invitational. Sagesta right out towards the early lead and assumes command, and Secret Satire is to the inside of that rival. Also right there is Pin Up Betty. She Feels Pretty is content to sit right there, is going to stalk the pace setter. Secret Satire, Frankie Dettori now takes back to the fourth position as they work towards that first turn. Fun with Flags is well settled into fifth, and at the rail comes Dynamic Pricing, who's now traveling in sixth, and the Red Silks towards the outside is Buku, who's in seventh. Second to last will be Cinderella's Dream with the trailer Cy B. They're chasing Arad Ortiz Jr. and Sagesta, who's in front. She Feels Pretty is stalking right there as a comfortable second. At the rail is Pin Up Betty as they work to the backstretch. Then in fourth, there is Fun with Flags, is still chasing now at 23-3. Opening quarter mile. At the rail is Secret Satire, a little bit more subtle with Dynamic Pricing moving towards the outside now, is in the sixth spot, but got off the rail, is in the two path there for Flavian Pratt, and 48-4 was the half-mile time. Red Silk still is Buku, and Joel Rosario moving forward towards the back end of the field there, Cinderella's Dream, and the trailer is Cy B. They're chasing Sagesta. Sagesta still there. She Feels Pretty, the favorite, is ready to pounce, is within a half length of the leader, 1:13-1. For 3/4 of a mile, they turn up the pressure up front. At the rail, there is Pin Up Betty, just waiting for some room. Out wider, there is Fun with Flags. Here's Dynamic Pricing, starts to launch a rally. Secret Satire, Cinderella's Dream in between horses. Out wider, Buku, tightly bunched. They reach the top of the lane. Sagesta is still there. She Feels Pretty, ready to pounce, and here comes She Feels Pretty towards the outside. Sagesta is very game to the inside, not going anywhere. Cinderella's Dream is rolling in the Godolphin Blue on the grandstand side. She Feels Pretty, Sagesta to the inside, and the oncoming strides of Cinderella's Dream trying to join them. Three across the course of the Grade 1, and Cinderella's Dream, William Buick, they win the Fasig-Tipton Belmont Oaks Invitational. Cinderella's Dream, then a photo. She Feels Pretty with Sagesta. Up there for fourth was Pin Up Betty. Final running time, 1 minute 53.42 seconds. And they're off. Victor's Valiant gets the first call, but here towards the inside is going to be Alexis Zorba. Now Alexis Zorba's in front. Victor's Valiant is content to sit in second. Out wider there is Capture the Flag. Mission North, no choice but to be about 3-4 wide here into that turn. The two at the back, Ghostly Prince and Complete Agenda. They work into that turn, and they're chasing Alexis Zorba, who's in front. Alexis Zorba is up by 3/4 of a length. Mild pressure here from Jose Lescano, and Mission North stalking from the second position. Now they get over to the rail in almost single file. Capture the Flag is well settled in third. Patiently Ridden is followed by Complete Agenda, who's in the two path there, is in fourth. At the rail is Victor's Valiant and Pratt. They're in the second to last position with the trailer Ghostly Prince. They're chasing Alexis Zorba, who went 23-3 for the opening quarter mile. The favorite is up top. Mission North is right there, just sitting in second, waiting for the cue. Is just following this leader now as they get set to reach the far turn. 47-4, that half-mile time. Also chasing is Capture the Flag and John Velasquez. Moving through at the inside, Victor's Valiant starts to pick up some momentum. Complete Agenda is now relegated to the back end of the field. Got passed by Ghostly Prince as they get set to reach the top of the lane. Alexis Zorba is doing it very easily on the front end. Here comes Mission North, ready to challenge, and these two start to sprint away. Alexis Zorba still with a half-length margin. Mission North continues to chase this leader. Alexis Zorba trying to put away. Victor's Valiant dives down towards the inside red cap, and joining them, Capture the Flag. 4 across the course, and here's Capture the Flag on the grandstand side. Capture the Flag, Victor's Valiant, Capture the Flag. Got it. Capture the Flag wins it over Victor's Valiant, who rolled down towards the inside for second. Then came a photo, Alexis Zorba with Mission North. Final running time, 1 minute 36.33. And they're off. Prospetto has early speed, so does Master Freud in the early mix. And down towards the inside, there comes Side Eye, is chasing them as well. Research Results is in that early grouping, very tightly bunched, and getting the worst of it was Credit Worthy. Credit Worthy got shuffled all the way back to the tail end of the field. The leader is Master Freud. The long shot steers clear of all that trouble in behind. 3 wide there comes Side Eye, is in that second grouping, and in a tight spot as well as Live Happy. Live Happy is getting squeezed for room, 21.37 that opening quarter mile. Emerging towards the inside is Tap to Mischief, so they start to sort themselves out. Some trouble during the race, but Master Freud's got the lead. Tap to Mischief right there, then Side Eye. Quando's trying to make up some ground. Live Happy is bearing out there, and Live Happy maybe eased out of the race, just not traveling now. It's drifting way out in the center of the course. The leader is Master Freud. Tap to Mischief trying to make up that ground in between horses. Then comes Side-Eye, Quando. Research results in Credit Worthy. They start to put together a rally, and Credit Worthy is rolling. The leader is Tap to Mischief, who's in front. Credit Worthy is absolutely flying down the center of the course, but running out of time inside the final 16th. Tap to Mischief. Credit Worthy is lunging late. Tap to Mischief gets there. Tap to Mischief wins it over Credit Worthy. Then came Quando. Then come a late rally. Prospetto's in a photo with research results in 1 minute 7.52 seconds.